Hello there guys, my name is Coach Childon but built for Theme Park News, and welcome to a Theme Park Newsroom update from SeaWorld San Diego. Now this is based in San Diego, California, and we talked about this rumoured 2021 replacement for the Wild Arctic Simulator dark ride attraction in a past video. However, we now have an interesting rumour that's come up. Now, the article from Behind the Thrills, big shout out to Behind the Thrills if you're watching. Now the article states, and I'm going to state it, it is just a rumour. Take this with a complete pinch of salt. We don't have any confirmation on this as of yet. However, if this is going to be confirmed, I'm very excited about it. Now, I'm going to sort of give you details on this article. Before I do, I'm going to put an image on your screen now. Now, that is the Wild Arctic site via Google Earth, which is circled in blue, and then in white you've got an extension area in parts of the parking lot. And I'm going to sort of explain that while I'm reading you off the details from this article. So it's just a rumour, take it with a pinch of salt, but listen to the details just in case it gets confirmed at some point in the future, so stay tuned. So in March this year, SeaWorld was giving a presentation to the city describing the future project replacing the Wild Arctic simulators in use since 1994. During the presentation, they said the ride will be Arctic themed, utilise the current Arctic building and adjacent parking lot, and stay under 30 feet in height. So Wild Arctic was the first thrill ride type introduced to San Diego. Very few people will miss the bumpy experience with the 90s era animations. That's just what people I think are going to say. I think people are going to really miss this ride. I think it's pretty much certain that it's going to go, if not already confirmed now it's going to go. Obviously Orlando, we're still yet to see what they're going to do with their Wild Arctic. Obviously we know that they're going to be building a coaster next year, rumoured to be called Gyro Falcon, but we don't have that confirmation as of yet. Now this is of course their extended Skyrocket kind of version. Not like a Skyrocket from Kennywood, but you know what I mean. Those of you who have seen the updates will know it's kind of like a Skyrocket 2, but not like the shuttle. Not like Electric Eel where it's a Skyrocket 2 with San Diego. But it's going to have that Skyrocket start with the curled half loop and like the spiky kind of way. So obviously you'll see in the video if you know, but basically just in summary, it's just going to sort of track switch out of the station, do a couple of launches, go back and forth. Fourth launch is going to go up that spike again, it's going to come down, it's going to launch, and it's going to go through this layout which extends around the Bayside Stadium and replacing the outdoor seating area at Mango Joe's restaurant. So this is replacing their Wild Arctic, so it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen with their Wild Arctic, but it is said to have that Arctic theme with theirs. So the 25-year-old simulator attraction at San Diego is now definitely showing its age, and a new ride is explained will bring something new to this older corner of the park. So according to this article, sources tell them that SeaWorld is planning an Arctic-themed roller coaster occupying the Wild Arctic building and extend into that adjacent parking lot. Now you can see a concept art on the article. I'm going to put the article in the description down below the video so you can go and check this rumour out yourself. So according to this layout, the Arctic attraction could be a coaster with multiple launches, helixes and airtime hills. And since the coaster will be totally under 30 feet, it will most likely be a family coaster similar to Manta, possibly. However, it'll be much more compact. And it's also unknown at this time whether the coaster will utilise underground trenches to create a drop greater than 30 feet, or we don't know yet, it's unknown whether it will contain any inversions yet. And the manufacturer is also unknown. So, with the possibility that the theming will be similar to what we'll be seeing in the Orlando with their Arctic-themed launch coaster in 2020, hopefully, according to the article, the coaster will include some near-miss elements with ice-like rockwork. As far as animal components, not much needs to be done with the Wild Arctic exhibit since the quality theming has stood the test of time, according to the article. So SeaWorld will possibly introduce a conservation partner to update the educational signage and provide a better idea of how researchers are helping to preserve Arctic animals. Otherwise, the current exhibit is still one of the best in the park, according to the article. So I've yet to experience the SeaWorld park, so I have no idea about the exhibits. However, I have heard some good reviews from the actual exhibit part of the Wild Arctic. So yeah, they have to remind everyone it's just a rumour. It's possible the project could be scrapped at any time or pushed back or be any different from what's been reported today. So this is just the start of what could be a huge project. Now we already know they're going to be building Mako, which is their B&M Flawless Dive Coaster, in 2020. And this project may be scheduled for the next few years. However, the closest year it could open is 2021. Now, of course, that is the year where it's rumoured to be the opening of the Wild Arctic replacement. So, overall, this coaster seems like it'll be a fantastic addition, and some question whether it will be another family launch coaster, and whether it will be too redundant. But San Diego's main demographic is families, according to the article. And to be fair, I've noticed that for a while as well. I have noticed that families seems to be the big target market, especially for SeaWorld parks in general. Maybe not as much for Orlando with the big coasters like the Mako and the Kraken and Manta, their flying coaster from B&M and things like that. So I think Orlando seems to be a bit more thrilled, but I think definitely San Diego is going for the more family market in terms of SeaWorld parks. So even though Manta has the highest capacity, it still has the longest waiting times. So this considers that the two coasters will be themed very differently, and they won't even realise that it's the same type of coaster. So maybe it could be another Mac Family coaster, another Mac Family launch coaster. So this attraction will replace a thrill ride. So the park won't be getting rid of anything except a few parking spaces, as well as building inside that Wild Arctic building to build the coaster segment of the attraction. So over the next few years, like the article says, strap yourselves in, we are up for a wild ride, as said in the article there. So that was sort of all the details coming from that article, and I'm ecstatic for this. I think San Diego are going to completely transform that site. Like we said, it's just a rumour. It could be completely different from what's being reported. It could be pushed back. It could be scrapped altogether. It could be not even 2021. It could be 2025 by the time we get this. But the rumour is this could be what's happening. This could be what's happening with the Wild Arctic, especially if it's under 30 feet. You know, it's low to the ground. Now, what I would like to see, if it's not going to be like a Mac Family launch, like a Manta style, I would like to see a wave breaker type rescue coaster from SeaWorld San Antonio, which is of course the Intamin family launch coaster. Or knowing Orlando's Arctic theme launch coaster for 2020, again, rumoured to be called Jar Falcon, I'd personally like to see that Premier Skyrocket kind of extended model. Maybe not the spike bit at the bottom, or at the back, should we say. However, I think those kind of Premier trains without the comfort collars, I've heard comfort collars are terrible, but around about that style, I'd like to see like a Premier launch coaster, like a full throttle, but without the massive loop. But in terms of like train arrangements, how it's manufactured and things like that. So I think in terms of manufacturers, the best we're looking at here is Mac, Premier or Intamin. But again, this could be completely different to what's been reported. But I think it would be a bit of a bargain. You look at what they're doing with Mako, the dive coaster next year, and you look at how that's replacing a few parking spaces, and it's sort of located near Journey to Atlantis, and you know, it's only going to replace those parking spaces. So again, this is just utilising an old simulator rides building and the adjacent parking lot right next to it. This is a complete bargain coaster investment again by SeaWorld San Diego. So again, just a rumour, take it with a pinch of salt, but I'm really excited because the next few years are going to be big for SeaWorld San Diego, not just with Mako, but also with this Wild Arctic replacement rumour. So again, we'll also be following Orlando, see what they're planning to do with their Wild Arctic, if they plan to remove it at any stage. But there we go. So thank you very much for watching this Theme Park Newsroom update from SeaWorld San Diego. Like I said, complete rumour. Make sure you look at the description below for that article. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts on this coaster. What do you think it could be? And what year do you think it's going to open? I think matching it with the Wild Arctic replacement year rumour, I think it could be 2021 if they submit a planning application and a trademark name by the end of 2020. So I think if all that happens within the next year, I think we're expecting this coaster 2021. So thank you very much for watching this Theme Park Newsroom update. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now guys, my name is Coach Chad Dogston, but built for Theme Park News. We've passed 800 100 subs. We've way got over it, which is fantastic. Let's get to 900 and then that big 1K. Keep living the coast life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.